All right, so this is our 2016 Thor Challenger 37 KT. We've been living in it full time for about 8, 9, 10 months, and we wanted to walk around the outside and show you the external features that have worked for us and how we have it organized. If you want to see more detail about this model, obviously you can look for other videos on YouTube for more of the features. So this is more about how we've outfitted it to work for us. So specifically, we really wanted to make sure we use all these under compartments effectively, because you go in and out of them a lot. There isn't a lot of storage inside, or if there is, it's not a full house worth. So we wanted to use the cabinets as best we could in the location they are. So one of the first things we did was the television right on the outside is often where we hang out when we're outside. If we don't really watch the TV too much, but it's a convenient door. So we put our bug spray as well as our lighters for lighting campfires right there under the television, because it's the fastest door to open without having to bend down and try to get inside. Now the next fastest door to get to is this small hatch immediately next to the front door. So this small hatch, which is also where the only power outlet is on the outside of the RV, we use this mostly for entertaining our children. So what we did was put inside a portable drawer container. We have a lot of outdoor water play toys because our kids love water. We have a second drawer for bubble supplies. Our kids love bubbles. And then the last drawer is for dry outdoor games like checkers and balls and things like that. We also found collapsible buckets, which have worked really well because we can keep a lot of them, keep them flattened when we're not using them. That's been working well. On the immediate other side of the door is also things we need the most often. We go through disposable silverware because we don't have a lot of dishwashing ability, and with little kids, we just rather use stuff and move on. So we've got these 3 drawers that allow us to have access to large supplies of knives, spoons, things like that. We also have an external camp stove because we had a broken stove for a while inside. We have a hoverboard we're not really using. Additional disposable plates and bowls, an outdoor barbecue, additional forks, backpacks, and other long-term storage of snacks and things. We also have this top drawer is all lighting, so we have little portable solar lights we put up sometimes, as well as collapsible paper lantern type lights that are also solar powered. They're kept here for quick deployment when we arrive at a camping location. Next most easy bin forward, again on the camping side of the RV, we put in lots of drawers. This is mostly my domain for setting up and maintaining things. We have some lighting supplies for decorative lighting, some glues and Velcros, electrical and tools for tape measures and drills and camping lanterns. In the summer, we'll have the need for mosquito lanterns, as well as these reflective blankets. So you can tape these over our windows, and it really cuts down on the heat gained by the sun. We also have additional string lights to add fun at our campground. So we only really put up string lights if we're going to be at a place for at least a week, because it's a little extra work to put them up. Barbecue supplies, camping propane. Good to have tons of bungee cords. So we've got extra bungee cords, more bug spray and sunscreen. Even some small electrical supplies for fixing small electrical problems. And of course, a tablecloth for using on picnic tables. Now each of our bays even has a light fixture inside, which has been very helpful when it's dark out and you want to be able to see what's inside the bay when you're in a hurry. As far as the back, the next 2 bays aren't usable for storage. We have our propane cylinder sitting behind the first one. And then the next full bay back is our water supply tank. We do have a little bit of dirty storage underneath, so I put some plumbing tools under there, but not really much storage. The last 2 compartments are for outdoor play. This is where we keep our kids' tricycles, bicycles, Because they're small, they can still fit in a small storage like this, as well as this aluminum side table that we can put with our folding chairs. The last compartment is actually another easy to get to compartment because you don't have to duck under the slide. You can approach it diagonally here. This compartment has any pool floats, pool toys, some push toys, ride-on Power Wheels, and any other outdoor activities. We've got an inflatable castle we can bring out, a hula hoop, all sorts of things. So it's really our kids' most favorite hatch is probably back here. On the back of the RV, we keep our bicycle rack. It's mounted above our car towing system. We also mount 3 of our 4 chairs, outdoor chairs, to the ladder. Now that's been a bit of an issue because we've used to put a large aluminum ladder attached to this ladder. It was way too much weight for the ladder. So over time and all the driving and bumps, the ladder would actually bounce up and down and loosen its to the point where back here you can see this is no longer a square. It's sort of hanging down at an angle and even broken off. So we actually have a piece of the ladder that's recently just snapped right off. So that's going to require a little more fixing. Right now it's stable because we have a lot less weight on the ladder. So future stop, we're going to work on that. So now we're going to look at the RV on the side opposite the camping side. This is often the side the utilities are on, and it's also the side that's shared to an adjacent camper usually. So this is stuff you don't want to get to as often. Our back compartment is stuff related to setting up the campsite and leveling the vehicle. So you see these blocks, you see our camping shelter for extra shade and rain protection, additional wood blocks, but you're also going to have bicycle helmets, bike racks inside back there, some additional extension cords. So my favorite new thing is this ladder. It's actually a 7-foot aluminum ladder, but it collapses into a tiny little 4-inch square, so you can shove it inside your RV. That was an awesome investment. The next one back is a mixture, mostly utility hookups. It's where we keep our coiled up cords for various water hoses, extension cords to plug in the RV, as well as some drawers that allow me to handle sprinklers, cable TV cable, water nozzles, things like that. So mostly utility stuff. The next one forward is our wet bay. So this is where all the water and sewage is handled on the RV. So we keep hose hookups for fresh water, hose hookup for cleaning out the toilet tank. The big pipe is for draining your sewage. Also in here is your water pump and an external shower, which I probably wouldn't ever want to shower with because you use it really to clean the bay more than anything. So it's not exactly ultra sanitary sitting in here. It also has a light. Again, a lot of times you have problems with your water or your electricity or at night, and it's nice to have a light fixture out here when needed. Next forward is not storage, it's our generator. So this is a built-in generator that came with the RV. It can run pretty much everything in the RV all at once. If you were to turn on every appliance, it'd probably stop the generator, but you can probably run most of everything that you'd need. That's helpful when we're driving down the road and it's very hot or very cold. The air conditioning built into the truck engine at the front of the RV is not enough to cool or heat the entire RV. So we're able to run our heat or run our air conditioning since our kids are off in the RV playing while we drive. That's a way to keep things going, keep things comfortable. Next one back is our water tank for our laundry. We have a laundry in this RV, and it has its own drain tank, 40 gallons, and we keep additional hoses here. I also keep a utility hose, which is separate from drinking water hose. So if I'm ever going to do something where I'm really spraying water into some dirty locations that I don't want to mix with the drinking water, I know this black hose is different than my other white and blue hoses, which are clean water hoses. is another utility compartment. This is our battery system. We have 4 house batteries, as well as a hydraulic pump here that runs the jacks that lift and lower the RV to level it automatically when we get to a location. This bay is actually open to the ground below, unlike the other bays, which means we can't really store anything in here that weather could get to. So I basically just store additional sewer pipes in here, as well as a box of rubber gloves. It doesn't really get really wet in here. It just gets dirty from road grime. So that works as a quick, dirty place to put that stuff. The last 2 compartments are my tool domain, basically our garage. So this compartment handles our large air compressor. We had to buy a large air compressor because our RV tires are so big. If they get low on air, it takes quite a lot of air to pump them back up. Also jumper cables, RV wheel covers. We got an extra propane tank here for our portable campfire stove you see in red. We've got additional outdoor stuff like beach balls and floor chalk. Picnic tables, both the upper one is a kid's picnic table and the lower blue one is a fold-up adult picnic table. And then finally the fold-up ground mat for putting out at a campsite where that's appropriate. Try not to use that in campsites that have grass, because that can kill the grass if you leave it out too long. But any campsite that's dirty or gravelly, we can put that down so our feet don't get as dirty and our kids don't get hurt by the rocks inadvertently. Finally, you see a car seat up there. Our kids are both too old for a baby seat. They're both into toddler-sized car seats, but we're keeping the baby car seat just in case. We are still flexible on our family plans, so we want to be prepared for every contingency. If we walk around this tree, we'll get to our final bay. This bay is my tool bay. This is where I keep my toolbox, power tools. Also, we have a roadside emergency kit that we anticipate not using. So it's at the bottom here, hard to get to, but we can get to it. It has these collapsible orange traffic cones are usually inside there, as well as tire wrench and even a reflective vest that I could wear if I was stuck by the side of the road trying to change a tire so people would see me. Again, for babies, not needed anymore. We have a fold-up high chair and some other miscellaneous pieces of debris. At the back there, you even see Christmas trees, and those blue tubs way in the back are all of our Christmas lights and Christmas decorations, because we love decorating our RV for Christmas. It looks really, really good. Let's close this up. All right, well, that was all the hatches. Our engine is at the front here, and the front opens up. Battery and oil change and things like that. It's actually pretty easy to get at, so that's been pretty good. All right, so that was the summary of the outdoor systems on our Thor Challenger. If you have any questions, we'd love to talk about them. Talk to you later.